Hello people, welcome back to our channel. So currently video I started with my writing section. About another type of questions and I'll just brief in or a kind of a recap as to what was said in the last video. Last video I covered writing section and in detail summarized the written text. Random value, there are two exercises that are being asked or marked in the writing section. One which is summarize the written text and other would be an essay. The permutation and combination would vary from system to system. കഴിഞ്ഞ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഞാൻ ഡീൽ ചെയ്തത് സമ്മറൈസ് ദ റിട്ടൻ ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ആണ്, അതിന്റെ മാർക്കിംഗ് സ്കീം, ഹൗ ടു ഗോ അബൌട്ട് ഇറ്റ്, വാട്ട് ആർ ദ ടിപ്സ് ആൻഡ് ട്രിക്സ് ടു ക്ലിക്ക് ഇറ്റ് ആൻഡ് എക്സെട്ര. സോ ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ വിൽ ബി ഗോയിങ് ഇൻ ഫോർ ദി എസ്സേ സ്ട്രക്ചർ. So essay, I wouldn't say it's as tricky or as tough that kind of a IELTS or any other one. This is comparatively much more easier, straightforward questions which has to be dealt promptly. So here how it works is like, you would be getting a prompt of 2 or 3 lines in which the question would be asked. So the exercise would be different kind of questions which would be somewhere like agree, disagree, ado argumentative avam, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ discuss both the views avam. A statement or a prompt would be given. So the general structure would be that it takes something, hard fast rule of writing is that everything should be on the left hand side of the cursor of the margin. Please, if you want to show or you want to highlight the paragraphing or do a deparagraphing, leave a line, that's fine. But never start anything from between. Everything should be on the left hand side of the screen. And it should have a body structure which is an intro, to body and a conclusion. And one thing which is very important and mandatory and to be kept in mind is that both the body paragraphs, even if it is required or asked or not asked, please make sure to include an example each. Each means it should not be repetitive. It is a prerequisite of your essay. You miss out on examples, you lose mark. So make sure your body structure definitely has an example to support your points. And another thing that you have to take in mind is please never begin your paragraphs with an example. You know why? Why do we generally write an example? Generally to validate the point that I have given. അപ്പം എനിക്ക് ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു പാരഗ്രാഫ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ ആക്കി തുടങ്ങാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് ഞാനൊരു പോയിന്റ് കൊടുത്തിട്ട് അതിനെ വാലിഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനാണ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. കൊടുക്കാത്ത പോയിന്റിനെ ഞാൻ എങ്ങനെ വാലിഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും? So this is one flaw that people generally use. Never begin your sentences or a paragraph with an example. Yes, you can find lot of templates on the internet. It is widely being used and accepted, but please make sure it does not sound or look mechanical. Now, what do you mean by mechanical? Now, mechanical means everything is being pre-scripted. One template you can use for various essays that is available, but then make sure that it is tailor-made. In the sense, according to the question, only adjust cheyyam. Chumma padichittundennu parnondu adu ezhuthi vidilla. And if possible, please maximum our templates avoid here. We generally refer or give out these templates for the people or the candidates who are not good with words. In the sense, if a time limit avർക്ക് content കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാത്തവർക്കാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ ടെംപ്ലേറ്റ് കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അഡ്വൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ if possible keep it more personal and give it your personal touch. Because mechanical ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ you will lose mark. Make sure ഒരേ template when you use for different essays, to please have the courtesy or use your little common sense to tailor it according to the question. അത് ചുമ്മാ പഠിച്ചത് എഴുതി വിട്ട് just don't cut, copy and paste. According to the question ഒന്ന് അഡ്ജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ആ ഒരു prompt എങ്കിലും നിങ്ങൾ എടുക്കണം. So now we'll go for the thing, how we're going to go for the essay, their marking scheme. Remember, 20 minutes ആണ് അതിന്റെ time limit and word count is 200 to 300. 15 mark in the essay. 20 minutes is the time. So please have that time factor. PT is about time. Everything and every question that you have in PT is time bound. So please keep that time factor. And of course, you have it on your screen as well. So make sure you have a look on it just to keep a track of it. 20 minutes and boom, the time goes like just of a second. So please make sure I wouldn't say you should have a great typing speed, but yes, make sure you have a decent enough typing speed. And please, now the new generation people, the candidates are very bad at spelling, because I wouldn't blame them only. Even I sometimes have, autocorrect, and WhatsApp, you have that WhatsApp languages, that short forms of new and instead of YOU. So please make sure you get out of that habits, write down the spellings, you should know it. Because after typing, but nothing is going to help you. No spell check, no autocorrect. For WhatsApp, messages we use it or type it in English. Yes, that is Malayalam along with English. So please make sure you either switch to, just as a preparation mode, why not start with your basic personal level. Any kind of message type it in full English. Switch off your autocorrect so that you get used to that spelling and all. Because that is very, very important in that one section. I was talking about 15 marks essay, but our 15 marks is divided into 7 equal parts, which we'll go in detail now. I'll let you know. So we'll continue. But I prefer personally PT tutorials. So here I've come for the writing section. Writing section, there are 2 types of questions, which is summarize, and the other one would be an essay. So we'll just click on the essay part. So this is what I was talking about. You would be getting a prompt, which could be a single line or a 2-line question. So for example, here you have the instructions, which I personally advise everybody. Any question, I don't know how an expert you would be in PT, no matter whatever, how many times you're writing, whatever it is, make sure you read every single instruction that has been written on top of the question. So here it's a time limit. See, as soon as you click the question, the timer begins. So you have 20 minutes, which is approximately almost a minute. This is where the word count would come. And here is the question. Belching and unauthorized behavior is unacceptable in modern offices. How far you support this view? Give your reasons with justification. Yes, this is where what I was talking about. Justification means an example. And this is where you start writing. You have to type, and here the word count would go as and when you type. So please, everything should be, as I said, on the left hand side of the margin. If a sentence leave a space, that's fine. But then please make sure everything is on the left hand side. And here, word count type word it would be highlighted. Here it will not work that way. So if we practice we keep 2 alarms. One is for 18 minutes and the other one is for the 20th minute. For 18 minutes, whatever you are writing, how much you have written, please stop it. Go for the correction part. So there are many mistakes that when I read for the second time, I might be able to rectify it myself, little things. So please make sure there are, PT mark but then make sure whatever you have, you safeguard it. Whenever you see that just 18 minutes cross, please stop it and then go for the correction part. Once you've written the essay, please submit it here and then the AI would mark. So since I've not written it, so that is why I've got a prompt like, please answer the question. When you write it and when you submit it, you will get an AI scoring. So now I'll tell you about how the scoring is done. As I said, 15 marks in the essay, the content maximum is for 3 marks. That is, adequately deals with the prompt. Please make sure you are dealing with mark when you use these mechanical sentences and templates, because that's a general thing which you can be used for any and every essay. So please make sure you adequately deals with the prompt and you get a direct 0 for the content when you are not dealing with the prompt. When the essay goes general, so does the mark. Next comes the form. Form, the maximum 2 marks on it, so the length between 200 to 300. So when you have reached a decent around 245, 250 words, so please make sure you stop it. You do not add more. The more you write, tendency to make mistakes increases. So, 300 very acceptable. So, please make sure 245, 250 is decent because 250 same mark. So, then why do you want to waste time spending on it? Where you can go and utilize the time for correction. Then a 0 when it is less than 120 or more than 380. So next is from the next section, which is development, structure and coherence. 2 on a maximum. And then you have grammar, which is again out of 2. Then you have general linguistic range, which deals with the vocab. So these are the different 7 aspects that you have to score your marks from, and you would be marked. So please make sure that you have all the aspects covered. So when a 245 is reached, please stop it so that you can have save your marks from the spelling, from the grammar part, or anything that you think you can correct yourself. So this is how an essay has to be dealt in detail. So if you have any doubt or anything, please feel free to contact us. So please wait for my next video where I will be dealing with another module.